This booking's going to make me over 60 grand. I've not used any of my own money, and the very first booking that I took was a contractor booking at 19,800 to be precise. And I couldn't believe it. I think these things just happen to other people and not to me. We are in Stockton-on-Tees visiting one of my BRRs. We bought it with the intention to do BRR to SA, so we've currently got long-term contractors in the property at the moment. It was in complete dire situation, so we did a complete back-to-brick refurb on this property. The elephant in the room today, oh my God, what were the odds of me coming down here and walking into this disaster? The contractors, as soon as I walked through the door, said to me, Mickey, there's a massive leak in the living room. I think it's the radiator upstairs. Maybe about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, we had a site visit here, and one of the guys is local, and he had said to me that he's a plumber. So as soon as I walked into this, I thought, well, there's one guy that I know that I can call, and literally just called him, and he's going to come out for me in the next sort of couple of hours now. This actually is formerly the dining area because the kitchen's just next door. But in true Samuel Leeds style, he always says, well, if you want another bedroom, just put a bed in there. So that's what we did to make this our 5th bedroom. BRR is basically when you find a property that's really run down, it needs work doing to it, you buy it cheaper because it needs work doing to it, you do the work, you add the value to it, you refinance, you pull your money out. Once you've done that and you've refurbed and it's ready, we put it on SA and literally Airbnb booking.com, and we've got contractor bookings from it. Actually, the kitchen was slightly different. There used to be a door through here actually, which we knocked out and then built a sort of a way through into the dining area over here. And then this used to be a lean-to. AST on a property like this would be around about maybe £1,200–1,300. Airbnb or nightly, this booking's going to make me over 60 grand for the course of time that they're here on AST. You just make more profit, I think. When you're on AST, you've got tenants, whereas these guys are guests. If I have any issues or any problems, I know that I don't want to say kick them out, but I know that I can get them out of the house quicker than I may be able to through AST. The purchase price was 131k. The refurb was 48,000. I think there was about £8,000 that we spent on legals. We didn't pay any stamp duty on this property, by the way, because it was uninhabitable. So the valuation came back at 250. The day that we viewed this property, we viewed, I think, 9 or 10 other ones. This one was the least one that we thought we'd be interested in because it felt like it was too much of a big project. I think, you know what, sometimes we think too much about things. I know we need to take calculated risks, but just go for it. Just do it. The money that I had was investor money, so I've not used any of my own money to purchase the BRRs that I have here in the Northeast. It's just a loan agreement that I have with them, and 12 months loan agreement, and I give them 8% return. When somebody says that you don't even have to use your own money, that to me all felt like, nah, that's not real. I just got speaking to somebody and I was just talking about what I'm thinking of doing, what I'm about to do, and this is what I just talking about things that I've learned along the way, and without asking them for the money, they offered to give me the money. I never said to somebody, can you give me money? This is what I want to do. I've actually come from the corporate world. So I used to work in human resources as a consultant in learning and development. Always wanted more time. Felt like I was working every hour God sends. My job was really stressful. And I was just like, I'm sure there's more that I could be doing for myself. If I was doing that many hours for myself, I'm sure I could make something a success. I went to Samuel Leeds' £1 crash course in 2023. It took me time before I jumped on his academy, but I joined last year, and I think that was that just changed everything. I used to be part of another academy, in fact. For me, it helped me zero. I got nothing from it. It's an academy that offers you 1 mentoring session a month for 20 minutes. You hardly have any touch points with the community. The courses were okay, but I didn't get enough support to be able to make moves. If you're new to property, I think you need a little bit more hand-holding. And I think with Samuel Leeds, and what I could see is that you've got mentors at your beck and call. Yeah, it's just been amazing just being part of this community and being on Samuel Leeds Academy. We're in County Durham now. This is another one of our BRRs that we did. It's a nice little 3-bedroom house. We've got some guests staying. These guys are actually here, they're just normal tourists. We bought this in auction for 60k. The refurb cost us 8 grand. The auction fees and things like that was around about 6. And then, because there was no bathroom in here, again, we didn't pay stamp duty. The end value of this was around about 100K, so we pulled all our money out, basically. We charge anything between £110 to £125 a night. Occupancy is around about between 75 and 80%. Profit, anything between 15 and 17. I think auctions can be scary, but if you make sure that you do all your checks, i.e. due diligence on whether the deal stacks or not, plus you must make sure that you view the property. Also, the legal pack is really important, so going through that. Now, when it came to the legal pack, before we went out to any solicitors, I'm not a legal person by background, but I just did some simple checks just to see that there's not any massive charges that I'm going to get gazumped with at some point if I purchase the property. And then if it was, I'd go out to a legal person and then happily pay somebody to go through the legal pack just to make sure that we're okay with the property. When I started buying property and through auction, the covenants were weird. And then when I attended one of the masterminds, I remember Tatiana and Simon talking about one of the weird covenants that they had come up against, and it was about fruit. So something to do with if they bought the property, they couldn't sell fruit from I don't know. These are like ancient things that were put in place. And my weirdest one is that you just can't have an off license operating from a residential property like this one. Apart from BRR to SA and doing rent to SA, I've also been selling deals in the Northeast. And I think for me, that's really helped pump up my salary, if you like. It's anything between 7 and 8K. Up until now, I've been managing it myself. I've now started thinking I need a channel manager because I'm worried that high season's here, we're getting a lot more bookings, and I don't want to double book anyone. And also I think I need to, more importantly, free up some of my time. What I do love, and it's really important, was to me anyway, is that I did do this myself. So I know the process inside out for running a SA. I know how it works. So if I was to recruit staff, and I'm sure at some point I will, at least I understand my business from A to Z, basically. Your true learning comes from when you're actually doing. And for me, it's been amazing to be involved. Also, I speak to all my guests, and sometimes I've spoken to contractors and I know that those contractors will come directly to us for bookings going forward. So that was in the property that we just went to in Stockton. And the very first booking that I took for that was a contractor booking at 19,800 to be precise. And I couldn't believe it. I was just like, I think these things just happen to other people and not to me. But it did happen. And I wrote to Samuel basically to say, I can't believe this, but it really works. And I think he was elated as well. The art of talking to people that you know and telling them what you do, because that booking came from somebody that I know. So they work in construction and I just happened to be telling them that I've got property available, and that's how we got that booking. We're in King's Cross. We're at one of the Samuel Leeds inner circles. I've just recently, actually this is my first one today, I've just become an inner circle leader for this particular one here. We'll have maybe about 40 people that will attend, all part of the Samuel Leeds Academy, and where we just sort of exchange ideas, share stories and golden nuggets really.
We've got a brand new inner circle leader with us today.
There's inner circles up and down the country. One of the main ones that I go to is Stratford. This is obviously one of the ones that I'm leading on, so I'll be here a lot more. I think my main goal for today, if I'm honest with you, is that I've got a really amazing all money out deal in the Northeast, which is where my portfolio is. I'm not a deal sourcer, but by default, because I do BRRs, I've got some really amazing deals. So I hope that somebody will buy my deal for me. After our guest speaker, we'll all get to talk to one another. I'll just find out a little bit about what other people are doing. We normally do an exercise together. On there, you might write what your interests are and what you're here for. And then you sort of match with people that might be looking for a deal. And you do. People in London quite often look for deals in the Northeast. So I'm banking on maybe finding somebody today. I've definitely got more time on my hands, and that was one of my main reasons for why I came into property. If it's something that is of interest, you should go for it. I think there's still a lot of people out there that think buy-to-lets is the normal way, but there's so many different strategies that you can explore. If Samuel was watching, firstly, I would say a massive, massive thank you to Samuel, because I think Really and truly, I wouldn't have done what I've done if it wasn't for him and his academy, and that is the absolute truth. Because where there is risk, where they say take action, I don't think I would have felt comfortable taking or doing any of this if it wasn't for all the support that I've had in the academy. So I'd thank him. I'd say he's amazing, and he's really helped me to get my feet off the ground into the world of property. And that what he talks about on his Instagram, socials, YouTube is not just hype, it's real. And if you take action, you really can get places.